Welcome to another Video Marketing Minute. I'm Eric Keiles, Chief Marketing Officer for Square 2 Marketing. The topic of today's Video Marketing Minute is about blogging. It actually comes to us from one of our viewers who asked for additional information on how to take his blog to the next level. Well, we're so glad that one of our viewers would listen to our advice and start their own blog, but there's a lot of mistakes that happen out there in the blogosphere. It's a shame too, because a blog is one of the best possible ways to make a connection with some of your readers or followers or prospective clients and establish yourself as a thought leader in your specific space. Blogs don't cost anything, just a little effort and time to make sure that it's a part of your marketing communications package. So what are the 8 key mistakes that many bloggers make? Let's go through them now. The first one, which is the most important one, is that when you're doing a blog post, you don't do strategy before tactics. And this is a common mistake amongst all marketing activities. Gotta have a strategy first. And by strategy, you might want to ask yourself a couple of questions. Who exactly is my target market or my reader? What did they want to see on the blog? What pains and problems can we help them with by answering some questions or giving some examples or stories on the blog? Well, when you start from that strategic conversation, it makes it a lot easier to structure your posts so that your readers and target market are understanding exactly what they can get out of working with your company. Number 2, a poor headline. Each blog post should have a headline. Well, like any other writing piece, a headline is a great way to grab attention and also encapsulate everything that the post is going to be about. Some people don't take the time and they just do blog post and a date. Well, if you have a great attention-grabbing headline, people will be more apt to read it, and not only that, refer you to other people. Number 3, my personal pet peeve is distracting clip art. A piece of clip art that has nothing to do with the body of the story or the blog post. It's really distracting and it doesn't add anything into the conversation, so get rid of it. However, on the flip side, number 4 is no use of descriptive images. And by this I mean if you're trying to describe a trend, why not put a chart in there? If you're trying to describe a person, why not put their actual picture? A picture is worth 1,000 words, as we know, so not having any of these descriptive images certainly hurt the story that you're trying to tell. Number 5, more is not better. Some people try to get over the blog hurdle by just posting as long and as intricate a blog post as they can. People are very busy these days, they only have a few minutes to read. So break it into just a couple paragraphs, and if you have something really lengthy to say, maybe break it into a couple of separate posts. 6, no links. The whole purpose of your blog is to explain a story or to give some kind of indication of something that's going on in your marketplace. So why not link to some data, another article, and prove that you're not all about me, but helping spread the word about something that you're trying to get through as a function of your blog. So link to interesting things to support your argument, specifically data, reports, and things that can make people say, yeah, I see where they're coming from here. Number 7, not optimizing for search engine optimization. Blog posts are great ways to put content out there on the internet. In fact, each blog post might be considered its own web page. Well, if that's the case, we want to optimize those blog posts to get more and more people finding you. So here's a tip. Make a list of 10 keyword phrases, how someone might search for you, and then keep referring back to that list as you're writing your blog post, seeing the opportunities where you can weave in some of those phrases. If you can, a search term that matches your blog post might help your blog to rise up in the listings even faster than your website itself. Finally, the 8th and most important mistake is that people put a lot of time into their blog. They write some really creative stuff and they give some great information, but they forget to repurpose that information. A blog post can be an article, it can be posted in your email campaign, you could send it to prospective clients and link to it. There's a lot of purposes that can be utilized just from one single blog post. So make sure you're marketing your company using those posts and repurposing that content as well. Of course, don't forget to read the Square 2 Marketing blog. But for more information like this on how to improve your sales and marketing effort, please go to square2marketing.com and we'll see you next week.